I've got a great opportunity to show you a fantastic new car that we're building for a client. It's a brand new MY10 Australian delivered sedan WRX. So this car belongs to a client we're about to deliver it to tomorrow. It's only got 2 kilometres on it, or thereabout 2 or 20 from the dealership. He didn't want an STI because he didn't want the hatch. So he's made a major investment in it, and I've got an opportunity with his approval to show you just what he's done to give you an idea of what you could do to your WRX. And of course, straight away from the front you can see it's got the MRT XB Kit with the twin rear muffler replacements, minimum 30 kilowatt guaranteed upgrade, factory warranty guarantee, Ecutech upgraded factory ECU, high flow cat. He's upgraded the cat even more, so when we put on the dyno we can custom tune it. And up top, I'll show you later on, it's also got one of our latest specification top mount intercoolers, which is a very new development I'm going to show you for the first time. The big thing that you will notice is just tick the boxes for just about everything. Rear sway bars, sway bar stiffeners, which come part of the Whiteline adjustable rear kit. Rear diff kit, positive traction kit, positive diff kit, all the bushes, the mounts, the sway bar links, the upper inner control arm camber adjusters that you can see, and just about everything. But the big thing, which is the big standout, is of course a massive brake upgrade front and rear. Now this is a kit that we've obviously developed using a lot of AP racing calipers and components, but we had to modify it a lot to fit this model because there's some different components that AP Racing don't make a specific kit to fit this model yet. And of course you'll see on the back it's got the modified rear hubs to take the rear handbrake shoes. It's got the big upgraded calipers, and the thing that's really interesting, just come around the other side, I'll show you, it's actually a radial mount kit, not a lug mount kit. You'll notice the bolts go through into a custom made CNC machine fitting that then bolts onto the factory caliper mount, and that makes the caliper a lot more stiffer under heavy braking. Very, very same design as what is used on race cars. A lug mount kit is what the factory standard brackets mount through with the bolts that go through the side of the caliper. It's got custom modified team coilover shocks front and rear, which allows the adjustment of the ride height through the adjustable spring saddle at the bottom. It's got the EDSC in-cabin adjustable shock brake controller with the 3 preset memories. And around the front, I can show you the other parts, but just as we go through underneath here to keep my cameraman busy, flexible joint underneath the exhaust so it moves properly like the factory system and it reduces vibration. Centre muffler assembly to reduce drone, and of course bolts straight up to the top of the back of the turbo with a custom splitter to improve drivability and reduce lag. Of course at the front he's got the Whiteline lower chassis brace, of course with the Whiteline anti-lift kit, and of course adjustable front sway bar. One thing I'll point out, the Whiteline on-alloy sway bars now, they have this lock kit which stops the sway bar moving sideways. So if you've got a sway bar that you're looking at that doesn't have this lock kit, that is something that you certainly want to consider. Upgraded front sway bar links to replace the factory ones. On the front you'll notice these are the gold ones, whereas on the rear it's got the uni-ball joint. Of course you've also got the roll centre kit, which includes outer steering rack tie rod ends, modified front lower ball joints to recover the lost motion in the change of ride height to make the car handle good. What you can't see up underneath here is the improved steering rack mounts and the positive steering kit, which stops the steering rack moving around on the chassis. The fine particles of dirt and corrosion, the parts that do the damage to the inside of your engine, are trapped by the really, really high power of the magnet in the filter. The good thing is you never have to replace it. All you do is refit it on your new oil filter when you fit it to your car and you do an oil change. And of course at the front, we come back around here, absolutely ginormous AP Racing front brake upgrade kit, again modified by our guys here at MRT. And of course again it's running the improved mounting similar to the rear calipers, and of course aluminium hats. Like this car is just going to be so much fun to drive on the road. So let's have a look at what's up top. Now at the business end of the package, from a power point of view, the client has upgraded one of our XB kits with the factory tuned ECU using Ecutech software. This is our latest and yet to be officially released cross-flow top mount intercooler. Factory standard intercooler, the intercooler cores are that way, which limits the design. These new MRT spec intercoolers, which we are now releasing, got better fittings to bolt onto the factory flange on the output of the turbo, which the early models have just got a clamp fitting. It's got a fitting for a factory blow-off valve, but of course in this case the clients opted the new GFB Response fully adjustable blow-off valve. Unfortunately the other blow-off valve, which used to be called a Deceptor Pro, which is adjustable in cabin, won't fit on this model. And you'll also notice, which is subtle, this tray here is all custom made as part of this upgraded Topman intercooler. We haven't fitted the two water spray nozzles yet, but this car will actually have water spray as well, which is controlled from inside the cabin, and also I'll show you in a minute the boot that we've custom made tank to carry the water. I'll also show you just here, these are the EDFC electronic motor controllers for the top of the teen coilover struts, and of course it's got adjustable strut tops as well. A few little things. It's gone for the STI radiator cap. Now I'll point out, a lot of new cars these days have got two caps. They've got one here and over here. If you want to get the best benefit out of the STI cap, which is a 1.3 bar pressure cap instead of 1.1, which is factory standard, you need to replace both. Because there's no point in having a 1.3 bar cap on one side of the system and 1.1 on the other, because of course the lower pressure one will release before the higher pressure STI one. Now this car is going to be absolutely crackerjack when we get on the dyno. I'll show you the dyno printouts first. But what I want to show is, I'll show you inside the car, but just what's arrived recently is the clients opted to have a rear diffuser fitted to the back of the car, of course, which we haven't fitted yet, which is factory standard on obviously the STI sedan models, and he wants to fit this to his sedan as well. So come inside and I'll show you what we're doing inside the car. You'll see we've fitted a Defi gauge, which is mounted on the steering column because that's where the client wanted, and down here we've fitted the EDFC controller so you can still use the tray underneath it. And of course in the boot, sorry the car's looking a bit grubby because it rained the other day, we've now fitted a custom rear water spray tank with a sight gauge on it. So you'll notice the carpet hasn't been cut, it all just fits within the factory trim, and this is the water tank for the water spray for his new MRT spec cross flow top mount intercooler. It'll go on the dyno. This car's going to be great fun from a power point of view and also from a braking point of view, because the brakes, there's 4-pot rear calipers, and handbrake and everything else works as per factory standard. The other big thing is, remember, this car comes with our factory warranty guarantee and lifetime warranty on the parts, and the client's going to have a lot of fun driving it. So thanks for watching this video. I hope it's helped you get a few ideas of what you can do to your WRX. Of course, you get more technical information on our website. Follow us on Twitter. Lots of information on Facebook and YouTube, as well as the MRT technical section and the online forums. I'm Brett Middleton. Thanks for watching.